the nut room. We disturbed the squirrels.
Oh, look, Grandpa, look! Squirrels!
What are they doing?
These squirrels are specially trained to get the nuts out of walnuts.
Well, why use squirrels? Why not Oompa Loompas?
Because Oompa Loompas can't get the nuts out in one piece, they always break them in two. Nobody, except squirrels, can get the walnuts out whole every time. It's extremely difficult. And in my factory, I insist on using only whole walnuts. So, I have to have squirrels to do the job.
Isn't it wonderful? The way they get those nuts out.
And see how they tap on each walnut with their little knuckles to see if it's a bad one? See? And if it is a bad one, it makes a hollow sound. And then they don't even bother to open it at all. They just throw it down the garbage chute. See, look at that one over there. I think he has a bad one now. Watch.
Daddy, I said an item of squirrels. Get me one of those squirrels!
Don't be silly, sweetheart. These all belong to Mr. Wonka.
I don't care about that. I want one. All I imagine is 2 dogs and 4 cats and 6 bunnies and 2 parakeets and 3 canaries and a green parrot and a turtle and a bowl of goldfish and a cage of white mice and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel!
All right, Veruca. Just be patient. Daddy will get you a squirrel just as soon as he can.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want the trained squirrels. I want it now!
Very well. Wonka, how much do you want for one of those crazy squirrels? Name your price.
They're not for sale. She can't have one.
Who says I can't? I'm going in there to grab me one of those squirrels this very instant.
No, you can't have one. They can't be disturbed. Don't.
She's going after that little pretty brown one with the walnut.
They've all stopped. They're looking at her strangely.
They got her. They're holding her down. Now they're tapping on her head with their little paws.
What? Veruca, come back! What's going on in there? Wonka, let me in!
They're testing her to see if she's a bad nut. Watch.
They're carrying her across the room.
My goodness. She is a bad nut after all.
Where are they taking her?
Well, first of all, her head must have sounded quite hollow.
Now where are they taking her?
Well, I would imagine they're taking her to where all the other bad nuts go, down the garbage chute.
By golly, she is going down the chute.
Save her!
Too late, she's gone.
But where? What happens to the bad nuts? Where does the chute go?
That chute goes directly to the great main garbage pipe, which carries all the rubbish from the factory. All the floor sweepings, and all the potato peelings, and all the fish heads, and the rotten cabbage, and stuff like that.
Who eats fish and cabbage and potatoes in this factory? I'd like to know.
Well, I do, of course. You don't think I live on cocoa beans, do you?
But, where does the great pipe go in the end?
Why, to the furnace, of course. To the incinerator. Don't worry, perhaps there's a chance they didn't light it today.
A chance? My darling Veruca. Should be sizzled like a sausage. Now, see here, Wonka, I think you've gone just a shade too far this time. I know my daughter can be a bit of a frump, I can admit that, but that doesn't mean she deserves to be roasted to a crisp. I'll have you know I'm extremely cross about this, I really am.
Oh, don't be cross, my dear sir. Don't be cross at all. She probably didn't go down there at all. There's a chance that she might have gotten stuck in the chute, which is just under the entrance hole. And if that's the case, all you have to do is go in and pull her up again.
Veruca, are you down there?
There he goes.
What on earth's going to happen tonight?
I expect someone will catch him at the bottom of the chute.
But what about the great fiery incinerator?
They only light it every other day. Perhaps this is one of the days where they decided to let it go out. You know, they might be lucky. Well, but you don't have to worry about that. They all come out in the wash. Shall we move on?
Oh, yes.
My favorite empire. I want to go watch television.
Ah, a perfect choice. Wonka vision. Step lively now. Mustn't dilly, mustn't dally.